Welcome back, and let's go ahead and start off with our current temperatures and conditions around the area. Waking up to some cooler temperatures across the region. 44 degrees in Centerville as well as Unionville, and slightly warmer in areas like Kirksville and Macon at 48 and 47 degrees respectively. Now we are looking at a little bit of some cloud cover. Overall though, we are going to be dealing with a lot of sunny skies today. And as for the rest of today's forecast, here's what we can expect as you're headed out the door this morning to work and school. 46 degrees at 7 a.m. A sunny start and winds out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we get in towards those mid-morning hours by 10 a.m. up to 62 degrees, the winds still 5 to 10 miles an hour now out of the northwest. And as for our noon conditions, 67 degrees, sunny skies, a little bit of some light cloud cover building in, but those winds are starting to pick up, and we're going to see them gusting upwards of 20 miles an hour as we head in towards that 2 p.m. hour. Speaking of that, 70 degrees, mostly sunny skies, and those winds, like I said, gusting up towards 20 miles an hour at that time. And our high temperature today, another one well below the seasonable average, 72 degrees for the high temperature today, and we're still holding on to those gusty winds as we head into that 4 p.m. hour, but a little bit after that we are going to see everything starting to calm back down, and we're going to see mostly clear skies through those evening hours. And what can we expect for the evening? Well, temperatures falling down in towards the mid and upper 40s. Right now it's about a 46 degree overnight low, and that's occurring right about that 5 to 6 a.m. hour. And as for the sky conditions, mostly clear, and then the winds out of the northwest still just 5 to 10 miles an hour. So another very, very calm and cool evening for us. But what can we expect through the rest of the work week? Well, we have some high pressure building in from our west, and that's going to make its way in. Now we're going to start to see some moisture appearing on our model here, but we're not expecting any type of precipitation. We're not expecting anything more than that cloud cover that builds in during those afternoon hours, and then that high pressure system sweeps on in and it helps flush that moisture out, and it's going to keep us nice and sunny as we get in towards those later evening hours. And as it moves off towards the south, we will start to watch for a stationary front that's going to be building in from the northern areas of Iowa, and it's going to make its way down as we head in towards the Friday morning hour of 6 a.m. And as it does, it's going to be a reason we're going to see temperatures rising, as well as the new pattern of the jet stream. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So we were dealing with that haze and that smoke from those wildfires out in towards Montana and Wyoming, as well as Oregon and Washington State. All of that had been flushed in towards the Midwest thanks to the pattern of the jet stream. But compared to yesterday, it's shifted over towards the east already, and it's going to continue that pattern. It's going to start to rise, and it's going to start to move off towards the east. And as it does that, it's going to take that cooler air that's been dominating our area from Canada, and it's going to start to force it out in towards those Atlantic states. It's going to not allow it to drop down into our area, but it's going to drop down farther east, and that's going to allow the heat that's been focused solely in towards the southwest and the areas in just the western coast there where we've been seeing all those wildfires. As that jet stream pattern starts to change and shift off towards the east, that's going to allow those warmer temperatures, that warmer air, to start to make its way into the area, which is why we're seeing temperatures rising towards 80 degrees by Thursday, and then into the 80 degree range as we head into Friday, because we're going to see this jet stream pattern change quite a bit. It is going to make itself out in towards the Great Lakes area, and this is really where we're going to see some rather chilly temperatures for the portions of New England, and as well as in towards the Ohio Valley and even in towards the Atlantic states prior to Hurricane Irma making its landfall. And you can see Friday just off towards the south, all of those clouds are the leading edge of Hurricane Irma. So let's go ahead and take a look at whether or not we're going to be feeling its impact. So Monday, it's already made landfall. It's looking to make landfall in Florida throughout the day on Sunday. And as it makes its way up the eastern coast, it is going to start to push off in towards the areas of Tennessee, Kentucky, and the lower Ohio Valley. But as it gets into there, it is going to die off, and it's not going to continue its spread into our area. We're going to be watching our next rain chance moving in on Friday from our areas in towards Nebraska and even in towards the Dakotas. As for your extended forecast, temperatures back into the 80s by Friday. Now stick with us. Tech Bites is coming up next.